Welcome back, guys, to another video. I want to talk to you guys today about a few things. Haven't been as active on the channel, so I got a lot of catching up to do. I'm just gonna basically show you guys my portfolio performance, cover the Tesla Robotaxi event that was very interesting to watch, and talk to you guys about what stocks I'm buying next week. So let's get right into it. I was gonna shrink myself down the way I'm not covering the whole screen with my giant forehead. Hold on. All right, much better. Let's look at our 1 year chart. We're up 20.94%. Lovely. Love to see it. If only, man, if only we started this a little earlier, like in the start of the year, I think our year to date would be like 30% plus. I mean, would be awesome. But everything happens for a reason. Who knows? Maybe I could have made a dumb investing mistake. Maybe I could have, bought a stock that would have done horribly, or you never know. So grateful nonetheless. Super happy with our performance. All the companies I own, I'm very confident in. But let's talk about basically what stock can be purchasing next week, and that's gonna be Microsoft and CrowdStrike, both solid companies. Now they're not trading cheap. I think Microsoft's around 31 forward earnings, and CrowdStrike's around 88. So very, very expensive for CrowdStrike, but we're going over CrowdStrike multiple times. It's a growth beast. It's got recurring revenue. It has to do with cybersecurity. If you guys didn't know, and it's just a growing sector. It's a perfect sector to be in for the next 5 to 10 years, in my opinion. And CrowdStrike is the godfather. It's the king of cybersecurity. So it also uses artificial intelligence. Sorry, my phone was buzzing, but yeah. So CrowdStrike, like I said, I don't mind paying a premium for the stock. Um, it's one of the few companies that I actually don't mind paying up for. So, and Microsoft, you guys know Microsoft. I think at 34 forward earnings, it's fair. Is it cheap? No. Is it expensive? Not really for Microsoft. Microsoft isn't going anywhere. Um, but one thing that I thought was interesting, okay, is that Apple is trading at a higher valuation than Microsoft. Apple is more expensive to buy than Microsoft. Right now, Apple is the most expensive company in the world. Not expensive, is the number one most valuable company in the world. I believe sitting at a 3.3 market cap. Let's see, 3.3 trillion market cap. 3.46 trillion market cap. And Nvidia is right on its tail. I mean, I believe Nvidia is going to be the most valuable company in the world soon. I could see this thing going to $150 a share by the year end, honestly, especially with next quarter's earnings. If Blackwell produces those billions of dollars in revenue and it just blows earnings out the water, which I could very well see happening, this thing will be, probably $4 trillion company. It's already 3.3. So, yeah, exciting things from NVIDIA, always. I mean, Jensen Huang, how much better of a CEO can you have than Jensen Huang? I mean, he's incredible. But with Microsoft, I would love to build this up to a huge position, like 10 shares. That's huge for me. But anything in the low 400s is a buy. Under 400 is a strong buy. CrowdStrike, anything under 300 is a buy. Under 250 is a strong buy. So my average cost in CrowdStrike is 238 because a few months ago, everybody was panicking about this CrowdStrike outage. It literally had the world pause. It canceled travel, it canceled all this stuff, and it really showed the the impact and the role that CrowdStrike has in today's world, and it's only getting bigger and bigger. So most people are like, "Oh, CrowdStrike's done. Their reputation's ruined. They're gonna lose all these customers." I'm like, "No, like this is like a slap in the face, telling you guys how important of a company CrowdStrike is." So I was buying on the dip like crazy. But anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about the Tesla Robotaxi event. Very exciting. Oh my gosh, I love watching these Tesla events. But what I didn't like was that it was 45 minutes late. I was like, oh, I waited because it was 10 o'clock here. It was in the middle of the night for some people. It was really late. But it was 45 minutes late, and I think it was worth it. It was a cool event. It was short, but basically they just showcased the whole robotaxi concept. Started with Elon getting into a cyber cab, and rode to the stage, and basically it showed off the full self-driving software. Actually, like I actually love I want to call it commercials they showed, the videos they showed of like kids riding in a robo taxi and the people riding in a robo taxi sleeping. Like, why isn't Tesla promote like having commercials and advertisements of like those kind of videos right now? I get it, robo taxi isn't out right now, and I guess unsupervised FSD isn't out right now. But if they were advertising this, I mean that would be huge. I think they should be doing that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to get in the whole conversation about Elon Musk. I love Elon Musk, but I just feel like he isn't 100% engaged in Tesla like he once was. But he's got a lot on his plate. But I'm a huge Elon fan, whatever. So also showcased the Cybervan. Pretty interesting concept. Still a ways away until we get that, I believe. And Optimus, the humanoid robot, he was dancing, serving drinks to people, conversing with people. Now, these robots were being controlled behind the scenes by people, probably wearing like the mask and controlling its movements. But still, this is just the beginning. This is the concept. I believe Tesla's still far ahead of most of its competition. But it's still cool. It's still cool to see nonetheless. I mean, it's like, wow, like these robots are literally making drinks and saying like, hey, would you like this? Would you like that? But it's pretty cool. But am I buying Tesla stock after this event? And the truth is, guys, no, I'm not in any rush to buy Tesla stock. Sitting at $220 a share. I mean, it's about 95 forward earnings, 95 times forward earnings. It's expensive, guys. It's really expensive, and I'd like to pick up some Tesla under 175. Preferably under 160. Anything over 200, I'm okay. Because Tesla, I believe, has such a bright future if Elon Musk stays with Tesla. He has so much net worth tied up in Tesla. I don't see him leaving. But all these things, it's all hopes and wishes and dreams and speculation. It's hard to, buy a stock based on that. Is its future bright? Absolutely. But all this stuff is years away. 2 to 3 to 5 to 10 years away before we see any production or anything like that. So let alone revenue. Like with Tesla's valuation right now, in my opinion, we're already pricing in like some revenue from Robotaxi and Optimus, like 95 times forward earnings, $700 billion market cap for a car company, right? It's still just a car company right now. And people say, is it tech? Is it car company? Right now, it's a car company. Right now, it is. It has a lot of hands and robotics and full self-driving, all the software and AI. But we haven't even begun to see any revenues from this yet. So once we start seeing some revenues, I'd be happy. I'd be more confident. But right now, I'm just in no rush to buy Tesla stock. My average cost is $156. I only have 3 shares. This is one of the smallest positions in my portfolio. Now, I'd love to beef it up if it got into the 150s or below that. That'd be incredible. But we will see. We'll see how things pan out. Like I said, boring investing is the best investing. Buy, hold. I was just talking to my friend Louise about his portfolio performance, and he's doing great as well. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I'm not going to keep dragging it on and talk on and on and on about Tesla and blah, 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 blah. But thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.